The Philippines' shocking rise. Once considered a mere participant in the global automotive scene, the Philippines is now making headlines for all the right reasons. Our journey from being a quiet observer to a major player in the industry is nothing short of remarkable. For years we watched Thailand and Indonesia dominate car manufacturing in Southeast Asia. Their factories buzzed with activity, their exports filled the region, and their names became synonymous with automotive excellence. We admired their progress, but deep down we wondered, could we ever catch up? The Philippines was seen as just a market, not a maker. Imported cars lined our streets, and our showrooms were filled with foreign brands. But things have changed dramatically. Today, the world is starting to see us in a new light, as a country capable of not just consuming, but creating. Today, the Philippines is the region's fastest-growing car factory. Our assembly lines are expanding, our output is increasing, and our reputation is rising. We are no longer content to stand in the shadows of our neighbors. From the sidelines, we've moved to center stage. The spotlight is now on us, and we are embracing the challenge with open arms and determined hearts. International investors are asking, how did we do it? What sparked this transformation? Why is everyone suddenly looking to the Philippines for the future of car manufacturing? The answer: ambition, smart planning, and the unmatched spirit of the Filipino worker. Our people are our greatest asset. Their dedication, creativity, and resilience have powered this revolution. Every car that rolls off our lines carries the story of Filipino perseverance. This isn't just about building cars, it's about building a nation. Every bolt tightened, every part assembled, is a step toward a brighter future for all Filipinos. We are not just assembling vehicles, we are assembling dreams, opportunities, and hope. We're creating jobs, boosting the economy, and proving that made in the Philippines means quality. Our badge is now a symbol of pride, a testament to our skills and our commitment to excellence. Our factories are now arenas of hope, where thousands of Filipinos build not just cars, but better lives. Each job created is a family supported, a community uplifted, and a future secured. The impact ripples far beyond the factory walls. The sound of machinery is the sound of progress. Every whir, every clang, every hum is a note in the symphony of our nation's advancement. It's the music of innovation, of industry, and of a people moving forward together. Newly built cars rolling off the line are our dreams taking shape. Each vehicle is a product of hard work, teamwork, and national pride. They are more than machines, they are milestones on our road to greatness. This shift was no accident. It was a result of government support, private sector trust, and sheer determination. Policies were crafted, investments were made, and partnerships were forged. Together, we turned vision into reality. The reality is unfolding in industrial parks across the country. This is our moment. The Philippine automotive industry is not just surviving, it is thriving, leading, and inspiring. The road ahead is bright, and we are ready to drive the nation forward, one car at a time. To truly appreciate how far we've come, let's take a moment to look back at where we started. The story of the Philippine automotive industry is one of resilience, determination, and transformation, a journey that spans decades and bridges two very different eras. For many years, the Philippine automotive industry lagged behind its neighbors. Our factories were quiet, production lines moved slowly, and the dream of a thriving local car industry seemed distant. The world was moving forward, but we were stuck in neutral. In contrast, Thailand was producing millions of vehicles each year, becoming a regional powerhouse. Indonesia too was rapidly catching up, investing heavily in technology and infrastructure to support their booming automotive sectors. Here in the Philippines, we struggled to even cross the 100,000 unit mark. Most of our work involved assembling kits imported from abroad, rather than building cars from the ground up. It was a system that limited our growth and kept us dependent on others. Our infrastructure was outdated. Electricity costs were among the highest in the region, and government support was inconsistent at best. These challenges made it difficult for local manufacturers to compete or expand. As a result, global automakers hesitated to invest big in the Philippines. Boardrooms were filled with uncertainty, and many opportunities slipped through our fingers. Despite having a huge and growing population, our factories remained small, and our ambitions seemed limited by circumstance. But then, something changed. A new vision began to take shape. Industry leaders and government officials started working together. realizing that the Philippines could not afford to be left behind in the global automotive race. They saw the untapped potential for creating jobs, advancing technology, and building national pride through a revitalized automotive sector. This new mindset brought hope and energy. Filipino engineers, workers, and entrepreneurs began to believe in a brighter future for the industry. The shift in thinking sparked real, tangible change. Production lines sped up, factories modernized, and the industry began to grow in ways that once seemed impossible. Today, our automotive industry is sprinting ahead. We're no longer content to simply assemble cars for our own roads. We're setting our sights on the world stage. Old factories are being upgraded with state-of-the-art technology, and new ones are rising from the ground up, equipped to compete globally. Now, we're not just assembling for ourselves, we're building vehicles ready to be exported, showcasing Filipino craftsmanship and innovation to the world. This is the story of an underdog that refused to give up, a nation that turned challenges into opportunities, and is now driving confidently into a new era of progress and pride. Global giants put their trust in the Philippines. Toyota, Mitsubishi, and Nissan didn't just sell cars here, they built them here. Toyota's Vios and Innova, Mitsubishi's Mirage, and Nissan's Almera are now proudly made by Filipino hands. Their investments expanded factories and created jobs. These companies proved the Philippines as a world-class manufacturing hub. Their healthy competition drives innovation and quality. The Big Three's success is proof we're not just an option, we're a preferred destination. They are the engines powering our journey to the top. Behind the remarkable growth of the Philippine automotive industry lies a bold and transformative initiative, the CARS program, or Comprehensive Automotive Resurgence Strategy. This government-led program was designed to jumpstart local car manufacturing and put the Philippines on the map as a serious player in the global automotive scene. To make this vision a reality, the government rolled out a package of generous incentives for car makers. These incentives were offered to companies that committed to producing vehicles locally, encouraging them to invest in Philippine factories, create jobs, and transfer valuable technology to the country. The ambitious target was clear: produce at least 200,000 units of a single car model within 6 years, with a significant portion of the parts and components manufactured right here in the Philippines. This not only meant more cars on the road, but also a stronger foundation for the local supply chain. As a result, thousands of new jobs were created for Filipino workers. The program also fostered the growth of a robust network of local suppliers and brought in advanced manufacturing techniques, giving local engineers and technicians the skills they needed to compete globally. Industry giants like Toyota and Mitsubishi stepped up, investing billions of pesos to expand and modernize their Philippine plants. These investments led to state-of-the-art facilities, higher production capacity, and a renewed sense of confidence in the local industry. The CARS program provided companies with the stability and assurance they needed to plan for the long term, making the Philippines a more attractive destination for automotive investment. The ripple effects were felt far beyond the big factories. Small and medium-sized businesses in the auto parts sector were able to upgrade their operations, access new markets, and become part of a thriving ecosystem that supports the entire industry. The CARS program stands as proof that with the right policies and strategic vision, government can drive real industrial growth. It's a model for how smart incentives and collaboration can transform an entire sector. Today, the program is celebrated as the secret formula that unlocked the Philippines' automotive potential, empowering workers, engineers, and entrepreneurs to dream bigger. Thanks to the CARS program, the Philippine automotive industry is not just surviving, it's thriving, with new models rolling off the assembly lines and more locally made cars on the roads than ever before. With continued innovation and support, the Philippines is now on the fast track to becoming a true automotive powerhouse in Asia and beyond. The numbers tell the story. From barely 100,000 vehicles a year, we now produce over 200,000 and growing. Double-digit growth rates have outpaced our neighbors. Our factories are busier than ever, and our regional contribution is rising. Vehicle sales have soared past 500,000 units for the first time. More Filipinos can now afford locally made cars. This growth is sustainable, not just a spike. Expanded capacities from Toyota and Mitsubishi have raised the industry's baseline. We're now producing thousands of cars a day. These numbers are proof of a promise fulfilled. The future is bright. The two-wheeled revolution is just as impressive. The Philippines is now a major hub for motorcycle manufacturing. Brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki produce millions of units here. Annual sales have jumped from under 1 million to over 2 million. Most motorcycles on our roads are locally made, keeping prices low and supply steady. This industry provides tens of thousands of jobs. Motorcycles empower entrepreneurs and commuters alike. For many, it's their first big investment. A step toward economic freedom. The motorcycle industry doubles our manufacturing might. Now, we're aiming higher, becoming a regional export hub. Philippine-made cars and parts are already being shipped abroad. We're a top global producer of wiring harnesses and other components. This embeds us deeper in the global supply chain. At the same time, we're preparing for the electric vehicle future. The Philippines is rich in nickel and cobalt, key for EV batteries. The AVITA law is paving the way for local EV production and battery manufacturing. We're building charging infrastructure and offering incentives. By embracing new technology, we're future-proofing our industry. The electric dream is within reach. This boom is about more than cars, it's about people. Every car built means jobs for engineers, technicians, and more. For every factory job, 4 to 5 more are created outside. These are stable, well-paying jobs that support families. The ripple effect lifts entire communities. Local businesses thrive and towns grow. Workers are learning advanced skills, making us even more attractive to investors. We're building not just cars, but human capital. This success is a source of national pride. We're no longer just importers, we're creators. Seeing Filipino-made cars on the road changes how we see ourselves. It proves we have the skill and heart to compete globally. Our confidence as a nation is rising. The Philippine automotive industry's journey is inspiring. We've gone from minor player to regional powerhouse. Government and private sector partnerships have been key, but this is just the beginning. The next step, attract more car makers, boost exports, and lead in electric vehicles. By leveraging our resources and talent, we can be a global EV hub. This blueprint can transform other industries too. Industrialization is the key to stable jobs and a strong nation. The engine of our nation is roaring. We're now in the driver's seat, steering toward a brighter future. Ang galing ng Pilipino, ramdam sa buong mundo. The best is yet to come.